Hello everyone, welcome back to the space. I really appreciate you for coming in all the time. This is our usual space. Today I want to tell you that we really have a very special guest and you're going to enjoy his presence. We are going to learn a lot. It's not just you. We are going to learn a lot from him. I am not going to introduce the person. He's going to introduce himself and tell us what he stands for before we can dive into the video. So kindly stick in because you're going to enjoy this video. Like it's something we have all looked forward to, and I'm really so excited to do this today. So let me introduce our guest.
Wow. Thank you, my sister. My name is John Ogiramoy Adum. Adum means to speak in foreign language in my mother tongue. I'm just too honored to be in this platform. My sister invited me, so there's a lot to share. Stand for equality and equity, and later we shall go deep in what I mean by equality and equity. And professionally, I'm a counseling psychologist, a counselor by profession. I do a lot of talk therapy, marriage, child and adolescent, a lot of things that we will take time and discuss here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. I really appreciate you accepting to come and share with me on this space today. And something I have looked forward to for a long time. And I am really glad it has finally happened. And I want to say, it looks like 2026 is really going to be good. Without wasting time, I think we should just go right away. John has already told you what he stands for, so you already know how beautiful this content is going to be. Yes, thank you very much, John, once again for honoring. I think John is the first person I have featured in this channel, and it's going to be a memory. So today we want to talk about, like, it's something common that keeps coming up, like, what do men really want? And I think it's interesting for us to learn from a male perspective. So John, what do men really want? When I say that, I don't know whether you understand what
I understand, but yes. it's so complex.
It's complex.
It's complex.
Okay, like let's look at family. Okay, family starts with relationships, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at relationships coming up. Maybe we could first focus in the context of a relationship. When you're going to date this person, what are some of the things you focus on? Like, what is your main intent?
You see, men, a man who is not married has an intention of having options to choose from. And even me, before I got a wife, I had options to choose from. The best won it.
Yes.
So it becomes very difficult, but I'm going to talk about my perspective.
Exactly.
Which is, of course, it applies to all
males.
Yes. By the time a man is going to pick a woman, he's considering two things. One, there is he has experienced social pressure of having a family, society.
Yes.
Even right from home.
Everyone is asking, when are you bringing?
When are you bringing?
Yes.
That is one thing that is running in his mind. Though it's silent. They can't be telling you direct, but it's silent.
Yeah.
Then two, he's looking at certain qualities.
What are those qualities? Maybe you can sample a few.
Of course, the qualities are they are not different from the usual ones. A man will want a woman who is there for him, taking care of the children, like not doing it as herself, but taking part. Of course, men naturally, the power of patriarchy, it is an invisible power that requires men to be on top in everything. Then, which means for them, they go and manipulate in the public sphere, then the women remain in the private sphere. Private sphere, I mean home, ensuring the children are dressed up, the house is well taken care of, anything within home.
By that, do you mean present life, or you're looking at what used to happen?
I'm looking at what keeps a family.
Okay. In Africa. This is African context.
This is
guys.
African context.
We are talking about African context.
Yes.
That is how we're brought up. Like, women are supposed to nurture, take care of the family.
There are certain things that a woman must do for her marriage to what? I always tell my people, my clients.
I think that's what we are more interested in.
When I'm doing marriage therapy.
Yes.
I always tell people that there are certain things you must do to keep your marriage. One, you need to have that resilience. Resilience, I mean, you take heart. There are times you don't have certain things that you require. At times you'll have.
Yes.
So you have to be what?
Resilient.
Then two, you have to, how can I say this? The best word I can say, let me break it down that we can understand, is understanding your spouse.
Exactly.
And knowing their weakness. Understanding means you know the weakness and the strength. Now, there are certain behaviors that you fail to undo.
Yes.
There are others that you coped up with.
Exactly.
That you manage to cope up with. Yes. So I always say, if you master your partner like that, if you master your partner in a way that you understand their weakness and strength. For instance, let's give an example where the man is a drunkard. What would you do for a drunkard man? Would you change? Would you?
I think that would depend on the person.
Yeah, it would depend on the person.
There are people who will want to change for the person they love. Then there are people who might be difficult to change. Like I can give an example of there are situations where people have met and then the behavior persists throughout the marriage, and then you will find the person complaining about that specific character that they got when they met this person, and then you'll be like, but the other person will be like, but you knew I was like this. You knew these things, you know.
Yes.
So I think it brings in that aspect of what you just said, like learning the person, understanding your partner to avoid some of these conflicts. But then, just like you said, there are some things you may have to adapt to.
There are things you have to adapt because there are certain behaviors it won't change. That means get used to it, take heart, live with your wife or husband, the family. What? If you ask people who have stayed for 50 years in marriage, others 60, there are a lot of thorns.
I know.
A lot of loopholes.
What if there are new behaviors? How do you cope with that?
Now, new behaviors, they are determined by the environment in which I live as a man.
Yes.
If you are seeing certain behaviors are coming, they are either because of two things. Either he's not in a good state of mind, that is being caused by stress, depression, or maybe from work, maybe or the pressure of providing and you don't have. Those things can bring new behaviors. Then two,
maybe someone gets frustrated.
You get frustrated. That kind of.
They become very rude and different at home.
Then leave alone that environment. The kind of boys I live with, the kind of men I live with, determine a lot what I do.
True.
If I'm married, of course I'm married. If I'm married, then I start running around with the individuals who are not married. Definitely, I won't act the married man. No, I will not act the married man.
You will want to fit into the other circle.
I will want to fit into what? Because by the time I'm running around with people who are not married, what am I looking for?
True.
At least I run with people who understand what a married man must do. You have that responsibility. Your other part of your mind is trying to go back home, but you're on that pressure of your peers.
Yes.
Who are actually, he's not married. Let us when I talk about married,
it doesn't resonate with them.
It doesn't resonate with them.
True.
Even if they're not married, but they're having families, wife and kids they're taking care of. They can fit with me who is married.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but they have someone.
Because we have different types of marriage.
True.
We have the church marriage, the traditional. You have the
come and we stay.
The cohabiting. Then there is the civil. It doesn't matter what someone takes.
So long as they're in a union.
So long as they're in a union.
You can coordinate.
But if we go back and start discussing traditional African society, only one applies.
Traditional marriage.
Traditional marriage.
Yes.
Remember, wedding is another tradition. I don't know why.
There's people who don't even do it actually.
It is not a must that we must wed.
Yeah.
That is my perspective.
Actually, I think in African context, once you are married traditionally, that's enough.
That is it.
It has been approved.
It has been approved. But of course, issues of spirituality came in. And if you care so much about spirituality and the Most High, you will consider what?
A wedding.
A wedding.
Which is also good.
Which is also good.
Yes.
Issues of spirituality has a lot to do with changing behaviors.
Exactly.
asking about perspective.
Perspective,
What
yes.
do we really want?
What do you really want?
We want that kind of woman